Welcome to Real Issue Podcast. I am your host, Martel Llewellyn. Guys, if you are a Miami Heat fan, continue to like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you for all the support. And if you're an NBA fan, subscribe to the channel. And thank you for all the support. Guys, we are pushing to 3,000 subscribers. It shows that most of you guys who are watching are not subscribed. Hit that subscribe button so that we can get into the algorithm and so that we can grow this channel. So Damian Lillard is expected to show up and participate in training camp if he's not traded. He's also told that if he ends up back in camp, he would show up and play. He's going to get his money. I don't blame him. I know that a lot of people were crucifying him because why would he want to leave and sign the deal at the same time? He obviously thought that Joe Cronin was going to build the proper roster around him. I know for a fact he's never wanted to leave Portland. Why? Because one, he's been there for 11 years and everyone and their mom has been begging Dame to leave. A lot of people think that Dame has wasted too much time in Portland. He wasted all of his prime years there. And it's crazy because the same people who were telling him to leave for all these years are now upset because he's going to the Miami Heat. It's just weird. People were begging him, saying that he was wasting his talent, wasting his time. Portland's not going to go anywhere, that there's no stars going to Portland to help Dame out. And then now that he wants to leave, the NBA's in an uproar. They want to send out memos and they want to have meetings about it. You know, there's players and coaches that are upset because he's trying to go to the Miami Heat. I just don't get it. It's weird to me. But if he really is not going to get traded, of course he's going to play. He's not going to be like Ben Simmons and all these other people and mope and pout when it's really crazy because Joe Cronin came out and said he failed Dame. Joe Cronin came out and said that he's the one that didn't put the proper players around Dame for this team to be successful. It's weird. It's absolutely crazy what's going on because you're telling me that Dame was completely honest and said, listen, if you guys don't get a player around me like Paul George, Pascal Siakam, all these other stars, use that third pick, use our assets to go get another player. They did the opposite. Dame is tired of playing with 19 and 20-year-olds. He doesn't want to build anymore. He doesn't want to help build up young guys. He wants to compete right now. And I get it. The Blazers, they're always going to do what's best for the business. I'm glad that they have a young core, Scoot, Sharp. You know, they have a great young core, Simons. So I think that it's very important for them to move on. And moving on means trading Damian Lillard. The Miami Heat, we are willing to give them multiple first-round picks, multiple second-round picks, pick swaps, a young player. I don't understand what they really want more than that. I understand that Dame, he is 32 years old. He is a little bit older. He is coming off one of his best seasons where he's averaging 30 points a game, a solid all-around player in terms of just elevating this Miami Heat offense. Dame is our missing piece. Once we get Dame, it's an automatic championship. It's an automatic Biscayne parade. It's an automatic big three, and that's what they don't want. That's what the NBA doesn't want. And it's also really crazy because Joe Cronin is trying to convince Damian Lillard to stay. They're trying to convince him to stay, change his mind, but they really don't want to trade him to the Miami Heat. I understand that a bunch of people are saying that the Miami Heat don't have assets to compete. We're the only team. Dame has already made it clear he's not playing for any other team, and he's not showing up to any other training camp, but he will always remain loyal. And the Blazers know that, so that if they don't trade him, we all know he's going to end up in camp so that he can get his bag. And I don't blame him. You have to do what you got to do to feed your family. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like, share, comment, subscribe as we continue to push to 3,000 subscribers.